And hello. Hi, YouTube. My name is Eric, DJ Eric Sagan, and today is video 4 of my daily blog, or my vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is DJ Eric Saigon. I am a DJ living here in Amsterdam, and I am doing a daily blog series to try to get more comfortable on camera, also to help me build a community of people that are just like me, that want to better their lives, better their bodies, better their mental health. And I specifically want to talk to queer people and people my age, younger, older, anyone really, but I really for queer people and men, because I think that we need the most help. So I hope these videos help. I hope it gives you some inspiration. I don't know. I'm really focusing on not being perfect. So let's get into it. So a bottom actually canceled on me and ghosted me. And then I was like, what am I going to do with the rest of my time? And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to make a video. So now I'm supposed to do a travel story. So I'm going to talk about when I went to Vietnam and I was in a throuple for 24 hours. So let's get into it. Let's see. I went to Vietnam this year. I went January 12th of this year. And one of the main reasons why I went to Vietnam this year, was because I'm going through changing, I think, in my life. I'm 40. And I don't want to keep doing the same things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep just getting wasted, working, hangover, dead for 2 days, go back to work, and I don't go forward. I always go backwards. So I'm trying to move forward. And, I'm burned out. I'm really burned out. And I'm just trying to really get back to that joie de vivre, that feeling where life is really good and you have energy. And, sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes very badly. And I just realized I'm in a burnout. So I wanted to take a sabbatical. And really, I want to take a sabbatical for a year, but because of the way that I work, because of my freelancing, because of my DJing, I cannot really take a break unless I really plan and save. And it's really just hard for me. So I did my best. I had some issues with my family. I'm not talking to certain people in my family right now. And it's been a year since a very serious breakup, which I thought I'd be completely healed from, but I'm not. So I was like, fuck it. I'm out. I'm going to Vietnam because I have no family here in Amsterdam. I have my friends. I love you guys, but I have no family here and I have no partner, which is a weird feeling at 40. Um, so I was like, I'm out. I'm going to go to China. I'm going to go to Vietnam. And I went to Vietnam and had the experience of a lifetime. It just really changed my life and my heart. And I'm really thankful for it. That's why I changed my name to Eric Saigon, because Ho Chi Minh City just stole my heart. I was there for 6 to 7 weeks, and I'm still aching to go back. Um, but I had really new and great experiences, things that I was afraid to do. Like I shot my first machine gun. That was crazy. And then I rode in the back of a scooter, which I just did not want to do because I'm 91 kilos, that's 200 pounds. And the people of Vietnam are beautiful and small and petite. And I just thought that I was going to be too big to get onto it, but it actually worked out well. And I was so happy because I felt alive again when I was in Vietnam, especially when I was in Saigon. I just felt alive. I felt like that was where I was supposed to be. And there was another city in Vietnam where I also felt alive, and that was in Hoi An. Now, if you guys don't know about Hoi An, please go there. Hoi An is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beach town and resort. And it's so cute and yeah, it's gezellig. Like it's really just really cute and gezellig in this little beach city. And I had to fly there actually. It took me, I think, an hour and a half to fly there, which I was really surprised because Vietnam was so long. But I was on the beach and I just had a stressful day because a lot of the people on the beach try to sell you things and they get very aggressive and you have to haggle. And I don't feel like having to haggle every 2 minutes. When I want to buy something, I just want to buy it and just be done with it. So that was the only problem I had with Vietnam. But I did I did enjoy just lying on the beach and just kind of detoxing and relaxing. And when I was there, I saw this couple walk by. It was a man. He was Asian, and another guy walking with him. And I just said, "Oh, that's the top, that's the bottom," and they were holding hands. It looked so cute. They were so cute, and I was like, "Oh, I want that." and I was laying on the beach with two friends of mine. Hey Manon, hey Rio. Those are my friends that I met. They're from Germany. And we're just lying there on the beach, and then I went on Grinder, and lo and behold, they were there. And I messaged them. I was like, "Oh, hey, I think I just saw you guys walking on the beach holding hands." They're like, "Oh, yeah, that was us. We're at a bar." I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And then they're like, "Hey, do you want to come over and have a drink?" And I was like, "Yes." And then you know what usually happens on Grinder? We send each other pictures. Yes, nudes. We send each other pictures, and they were like, "You're cute," and I was like, "Thanks." And they were both really, really cute. And I'd never really done a threesome before, so I was like, I need to try new things, go for it. I'm open in my sexuality, obviously. I just recently came out as pansexual to my friends, so I am pansexual. So I was really excited just to try something new. You know what I mean? So I made my friends like walk me there just in case they were serial killers and wanted to kill me. And when I got there, they were just really these two handsome guys, and we just sat down. I got to know each other. We got to know each other, um, and it was funny because we were on a beach bar, and my friends stayed for one drink, then they left. And I have such low self esteem. I'm going to be honest. I had low self esteem, so I just thought that they weren't into me, not into me, not into me, not into me, not into me. And then lo and behold, they were both into me. So it was really great. I was really, really happy and surprised. I was just trying to be chill and cool, and like they bought some drinks, and then we smoked some weed, which I thought was illegal in Vietnam, but it was okay. And yeah, I did a whole bunch of stuff in Vietnam that I thought was illegal, but it was ended up being okay. So I'll make another video about that later. But yeah, like they were both, one was just a little bit older, the other one was younger. I'm trying to make this as anonymous as possible just in case they do end up watching this, but they were just so both cute in their own way. One was a Cancer, one was a Pisces. So it was a good match for them. And then kind of a good match for me because all of my exes are Cancers. And then also because Pisces is my ascendant. It's actually right here. I have it. See, there's the water. I just wet myself. But I am Pisces ascendant. So I'm Pisces ascendant, Scorpio moon. There's a tour of my body, Sagittarius sun. So I like fit perfectly kind of in the middle, which is kind of what happened. Uh, so we had some drinks on the beach, and then we had some joints on the beach. It was really cute, really fun. And we were all talking, and we're just like really nice talking. They were like, "Well, hey, do you want to come back to our house?" And at this point, I was like, "Okay, no pressure. Not sure if it's going to be a threesome or whatever. I'm just going to go with it." And after I just had such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon with them, being on the beach, and I talked to several of the children in the village that were just wanted to practice their English with me, and it gave me a whole new meaning for life and what I want to do with my future. It was just such a beautiful time. I was like, okay, are we going to cap it off at a threesome? And if not, I was like, at least I made two friends. So we tried to find a taxi on the street. We're a little tipsy, a little drunk, having fun and laughing, all three of us. And then we happened to run into the couple. The older one had a son who was 14 years old. And I'm just like, oh my God. So the younger one of the couple was just like, hey, don't say anything. I was like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. And then they introduced me real quick, and I was like, "Hey, hi, 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 hi," and I just said hi real quick, and they were very. He was the child was so sweet. He wasn't a child; he was a teenager. He's like 14 years old. But I have to be honest, my heart was just touched. My heart was so touched because the couple, they were so loving and caring to this young man, to the 14-year-old. And I saw that the dad, the older one was the father of him. The older one's not that old. He's actually younger than me. It was really funny. He was actually younger than me. But he had a 14-year-old, and he was just such a good dad. And if you're watching this now you know, but I had a little tear in my eye because watching the interaction between all three of you, it's what I always wanted. I always want and wanted. I want to have a child. I do. I want to have a child. I want to have a family. I want to have the family that I never had growing up, which is like two parents and a kid and maybe another kid, so the kid's not always alone. You know what I mean? But it was just so cute to see the interaction, and it gave me a taste of. Sorry, I get teary eyed. It gave me a taste of what I always wanted to have. Um, Sorry. It was really beautiful because it's really nice to see someone that is a dad, and even if they're a gay dad, be good to their son. Because I didn't have the same relationship with my dad. My dad was straight, but I didn't have the relationship with my dad that I wanted to. And it's what I want, especially at 40. I always wanted to have a family, So it was really cute to see it. Oh man, I didn't want to cry on camera. It is the first time I got emotional. And I hope they're not watching it. I don't want to be emotional. But it was such a happy moment, and it was such a beautiful moment. And it was such a 3-minute moment where I just gave the teenager a hug, and I was like, hey, and he was such a well-behaved, nice kid. And I saw them interact. And I was like, oh, they're such a cute family. And it was what I always wanted, and I felt like for 5 minutes I was a part of that. So thank you guys for that. That was really what did the moment for me. That was what did it. Was just feeling like I was a part of a family, or just friends. It felt really, really good. So uh, I need to pause because I'm not going to cry and talk about a throuple. So give me 1 second.